hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to...
Real quick, that's Muffin, that's Velnu, that's Cherry. Is the Turtle Run one of the other bow runners that was there? I actually met him on the first day of the event, and we just happened to get in the elevator to get together. He was like, "Viz, it's me." I was like, "Oh my god, there's literally 4 bow runners at this entire event, and 2 of them weren't there yet. It was OJ and Sir." And I was like, "I literally just found the only other bow runner in the whole fucking hotel right now. That's crazy."
Bo, Path of the Teal Lotus's debut at Summer Games Done Quick 2025. How you guys doing today?
Yeah!
All right, so
Thank God,
my name is
people in the crowd
Visuals,
to make that sound
and I have
okay.
2 of the best bow runners in the world on the couch behind me.
Clapping.
Howdy, yeah, I'm Mr. Sir.
I'm Spilled Oja.
And so yeah, this is a game that came out almost exactly a year ago.
The runner that did MacBat. Oh my God, can I ever remember? Aspie, thank you. To me. But he was also super nice. Or they were also super nice, but hey, thank you.
Its birthday is in 5 days. And it is a Metroidvania that was very heavily inspired by games like Hollow Knight, Ori, Celeste, with a lot of Okami's influence as well from the art style. And so, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started
also
here.
Be 30 seconds
as soon
behind.
as I click this save file, that's when the timer will start. So, in
so
3,
unfortunate
2,
the save file
1,
that I went through all the effort of setting up.
Good luck.
Thank
I
you.
forgot to
So yeah,
force close the game.
start as this
and I just
cute
closed it
little
normally, which
fox
saves the
spirit,
fact that I'd beaten
named Bo. We
Kitsura.
are the titular character in this game. And so right off the bat, we'll get some stuff out of the way up top. Top left, the 4 little flower petals. Those are our health. You can get up to 9. We're not going to get any. We're only going to have 4 for the run. And then right below that is the Kitsune Bee, or Foxfire. That's the main currency of the game. Only need to check it about 2 times during the run. I did just sit at a shrine. That's going to be the benches, bonfires, save points that we can teleport back to. So we're going to come up on our first NPC here, one of my favorite in the game, named Asahi.
Wait, what did I say?
Play this game, so I'm already assuming you're going to.
You should.
Make sure to read all of Asahi's dialogue. If you don't read anybody's, read Asahi's. It's actually so funny.
Oh yeah,
he's going to give us the ability to swing our staff, and right after we get that little mission, we're going to teleport back to that shrine that we sat at. This game actually has an in-game timer in the top left that doesn't run on main menus or the inventory or anything. So essentially, it means that for in-game time purposes, we can teleport back to the shrines instantly.
Mm-hmm. It's completely consistent between consoles as well. So right now, Bo completely shares the same leaderboards. It's awesome.
Great news.
Yep.
So we did just pick up our bamboo staff, our bow staff.
Sir, I did the thing again, where I was just
It's our first kind of ability in the game.
fucking
You can see
hard
we're using it
in the beginning,
to break these
and I could
bamboo
see you were just
sticks.
sitting there
Now, when you
the
swing the
ass will
staff
stop
on the
eventually.
ground, you slow down quite a bit, and your rate of swinging is pretty slow. Don't worry about this. This is fine.
That's future Bo's problem. We're fine.
When you're in the air, you can actually swing it a lot faster, and it doesn't slow you down that way.
sitting there like this the whole time.
And when you're in the air, so this is a normal swinging speed in the air, like that. When you change directions, however, either on the ground
Path
or in
to
the
the
air,
runner.
you can swing it much faster, ridiculously fast. And that's not even going to be the fastest way we can swing the staff, but we'll see a lot more of that later.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah. So we did just a small trick to save a couple seconds to move farther over to the right by opening the inventory. Don't do that a bunch throughout the game because sometimes it can break menus, so we know that one's safe, so I do that one.
Yeah, so we are actually running no major glitches. There is a glitch version of this run. Shout out to Nate, I think, current roam bucket holder, which is also pretty cool.
So, yeah, you'll see I'm kind of switching directions as you swing, but also whenever you hit anything in midair, you start to glow teal, like a little teal outline, and that indicates that we have a double jump that's ready to be used, like that. Incredibly useful. You can hit things in any direction, up, down, left, right, and it will give you that that double jump. So this game a lot of times becomes, if you are trying to reach it up, get up to a platform or anything, it's just, can I hit anything?
Watch what happens to this boss when we can use this to our advantage.
First boss here. great display of just how fast we can hit the boss. We're actually kind of floating above it because each hit pushes you up a little bit. So
That's GG.
nicely done.
Such a
It is Kiri Kiri Bozu. I'm so used to calling him Bo.
We call him that.
Yeah.
Okay,
he's a little
I was
weathered
wondering the whole time. I was like, I'm just gonna wear. I didn't want to take the thing off of my little LED display off of my badge because like getting on there was not annoying, but like also my lanyard being flipped right here actually bothers me so much. And like didn't bother me when I was wearing it. I didn't notice. But yeah, I was wondering if they'd be able to read it. You definitely can. Yeah, like it's a little like glitchy. Like it doesn't look like that in real life because of the camera frame rate, I guess. But you can read it.
But this is Shimeji. Really
Mushroom guy.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, NPC here. He's going to give us our second ability, which is the Bamboo Bat. Allows us to...
Oh shit!
Basically-
This person said, "I heard aesthetic and Metroidvania, so I bought this. Hope it's good." Plug.
attached to things that are glowing in midair like that, and we can fire them in any direction that the mouse. Yep.
And that'll also reset your jump.
Yep. It's very... you'll notice a trend of any time that I sit down to drink tea, that normally means that we're getting another ability. I'll point out the one time that that doesn't happen.
Yep.
The game kind of makes like a joke about it too, where they're like, "Oh, you expected like something to happen? No, we're just drinking tea. What do you think?"
This game's pretty cheeky. There's a lot of puns and stuff like that. So.
Yep. So we're gonna make our way through the. Hello.
Also, if you guys want to see the GDQ effect, there's a fucking shout out to 34K people. Yeah. Lots of followers. Oh, Pog.
Uzumaki Caves. And yeah, this is a good time for 1 or 2 donations.
Absolutely. Hey, you brought up tea, and I want to say I'm a big fan of tea. So, chat, when you're sending in donations, I kind of want to hear about what your favorite tea is. Give me some recommendations. But let's get some of this love in because
I will say, huge shout out to Zokubun. They were fantastic. The only thing that I like, and this is such a like, this happens in marathons. There's nothing you can do about it. There's a couple times where it was like, oh, I really want to say something like while we're on the screen right now, but it's like she's in the middle of something and like it was like a long donation or like she had something to like promo for like GDQ. So I was like, I want to interrupt so bad.
a lot of love for the Fox. Let's start with $100 from our previous runner, Caspi, who says, "Good luck visuals and hi from the back couch." This run is going to be great. I already know it. Let's pet
Also,
that
they
Fox
said previous run. I'm pretty
also,
sure that was
don't
2
quit out of the
runs
game on
before mine.
accident.
I had a world record pace run at the end that I just
Caspi
randomly closed
was
instead
at my
of
stream,
quitting,
and
like
you guys were,
going back into the game
like,
for some reason.
Watching when I was at GDQ, and I told them the story about.
Well, hey,
me
we got our
closing the
next
game.
game feature here. We have our Daruma. This is Chomp.
I don't think it was. I think his run was happening during our green room meeting thing, but hold on. But then there was another one that was like 12 minutes before. I just have to prove Sir wrong. Hold on. Man, imagine being right. Imagine being right all the fucking time. I'm just so constantly right. I only know that because they specifically introduced themselves to me as, "Hey, I'm the person who's 2 runs before you." So I knew for sure.
The thing we're shooting out here, Daruma, are our spells. We'll get a few of those throughout the game, and we're using it to good effect here. We also got the Kodama
Surprisingly
Charcoal,
good.
which
Like,
keeps track of your combo
I
in
think
the air.
so. For those of you who don't know, about 3 or 4 GDQs ago, they switched to having 2 sides of the stage, and sometimes that becomes like like it becomes not important because they'll have to use like both sides. Like for example, the Halo run and the Neon White run, those both had to use both. So the time in between the run before and that one, like couldn't be shortened at all. They just had to get up on the stage and set up as fast as they could. But for the most part, for stuff like this, while I'm running, the other stage is going. Like they're setting up the other. I mean, maybe not right now, but obviously once I get closer to the end of my run, they'll literally bring them up on the stage. They'll sit down and start doing like sound check and stuff. So they're already getting ready for the next one. So that has made the amount of runs that they can put in a GDQ higher because they can get setup done so much faster. Uh, yeah, yeah. Yep. They were ahead for us. They like, especially when you're late in the marathon, you have to constantly be checking the schedule because I think my run changed from being between 7:05 and like 7:50, like back and forth all week. Because like somebody would be overestimate, so it'd go a little later, and then somebody would be underestimate, and they would get a setup done really fast, so it would come back up. So yeah, we thought we were gonna have to be down there at a certain time, and I was in the shower, and they like told Sir to get us down there. Which one did you run, Edie? Am I gonna find out before you answer by searching it? Oh, okay. Well, you didn't say the game, so cool. Oh, no, wait, that's not you. I just looked at the first fucking answer. Enoch Canaldi. Yeah, they are ignoring completely anything that's not specifically at this GDQ. That's crazy. Hockey and just gonna type hockey. Oh, nice.
Take it away.
I never heard of this game.
A short amount of time, so anytime you hear that music, he's at full strength. Also, you probably noticed at the end of that last mini boss, it dropped.
Oh, so they didn't have it. Oh yeah, because that was they started it. I think there's actually a chance that they started it directly at the GDQ after yours. After this one. I think 24, AGDQ 24 might have been the first time they had it. Because I know for a fact they had it at SGDQ 24, and I think this is the fourth time. It might be the third. Maybe the year after this one was the first one, but I know it was one of those two. Like I know they had it at SGDQ 2024 because I ran at that one also, and I know they had it. So I don't know exactly which one they started it, but it's very nice. It obviously works extremely well.
And when you have a certain number of hits in the row in the air, you actually power up your Daruma.
Yeah, so right now you'll see the chomper in the top left. There's 8 of them, the little wheel right there. We only have 1 right now. But he only has 1 eye, and when the tea is boiling, it changes it to be a 2-eye. And that little meter on the left with a little flame at the bottom, that's the tea boiling.
But sir, you're giving a face like I'm saying the thing that you just said. A, I didn't really hear you that much. And B, I do feel like I'm giving a little bit more context, and also like you can feel free to tell me that's not what you're doing, but that was kind of your face. It was like, yeah, I just said that.
But later on, once we talk to a NPC in the city, he will give us the ability to permanently upgrade to 2-eye, and then the tea boiling makes it do a 3-eye. And
that's dad's cave.
Like basically, just most of the time, it's some kind of upgrade, like damage or size or something along those lines. All of the Daruma are a tiny bit different. They all have their own abilities. We're only going to see 3 Darumas in this run, but for now, all we have is Chomper.
Yep.
Whoops.
So this area was extremely well practiced as part of the demo speedrun competition.
As I'm doing a great job of showing off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you won. But because you managed to skip this area, we actually split into 2 categories.
That explains it.
Yeah, that explains it. I don't have the practice for this area.
She's wearing my my high Q jersey.
Yeah, found a cool glitch, and the devs were happy to make just 2 categories for the demo speedrun. Got 2 winners. Shout out Sawa for no major glitches.
Yeah, so we are basically, Shimeji wants his 4 little armadillo friends back over to his little campsite. Also, if you notice, each one of these armadillo have a little cloak on them, and it's actually references to the 4 main characters of Demon Slayer. I think that one was Inosuke, so this one will be Zenitsu. right there. But yeah, we just have to, there's like a big box around Shimeji, and you just have to make the armadillo fall into that box. And that's whenever like the little text pops up like right there.
Can I just say I love the name Armapillo?
Yeah. Also,
yeah, there's Inosuke, Nezuko, Tanjiro, and Zenitsu. Yeah, we were like, hey, we should look up what those other references are, and then we just didn't at all. I know one of them's like the fucking, I hate to say it, like golden poop looking thing.
I do not want to admit how many runs I did before I realized that shiitake was a pun.
Yeah, they just gave us the shiitake.
Yeah, the shiitake. And yes, we did just teleport about 5 feet to the left. It is faster, well, for in-game time, obviously. But that's one of the coolest things about the timer in this game is that, like, as we alluded to before, it is consistent among...
I was sitting here thinking, like, okay, I'm about to go on my, like, timer spiel. Is there anything that's coming up here in the next, like, 30 seconds that I need to, like, stop this for? And luckily, I was like, there's, like, the one little puzzle that we kind of, like, get over, but it's not really that big a deal, so.
Like, platform, or all platforms, like consoles and whatnot. But the coolest part was this timer was in the game for the demo because they had that speedrun competition with some cool prizes, like the plush behind me. But
okay, I thought that Slow was going to come in the room and hand one of them the plushie, so I thought that one of them was holding it. I thought one of them was holding it for the entire run. Like, I assumed one of them was just holding it. I didn't know. That's why they both look at each other like, what the fuck? Because I told Slow, could she bring the plush? And I had told these two separately that they were going to hold the plush, and then I didn't ask her to give it to one of them. I just assumed she was going to, but I realized later that I was like, oh, I just told her to bring it down because I forgot it in the hotel room.
when the full game came out, the option to turn it on was gone, and I like asked the devs in the Discord, like, hey, is that something that can be unlocked or is it just removed? And they were like, oh, we just only had it in there for the demo. Is that something you guys would want? And I was like, more than anything, please put it back. And within the week, it was already back in the game, and it is glorious.
Yep, huge. Got our next boss here. This is Armakillo.
Yeah.
I do not like that name.
So really tight damage rotations here at the start. This boss does have a hurt box over its body, contact damage, so you gotta stay to the side. And
get Haley to
just
go also.
pretty quick alternating direction hits here, and then we get these battable rocks. This section's pretty fun. These rocks are actually all scripted, so we know exactly where they're gonna be. We should get a kill pretty soon here. Yep.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yep.
If that lasted 10 seconds longer,
I don't know what comes next.
it was gonna get to be an issue. So.
He has other abilities, I think. I haven't seen them in like 9 months, but
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
So when you play it, go fast.
So that gives us
Also,
the Armakillo
dude,
Eye, which is
I wasn't trying to like sit up there and make excuses. I need to remember to bring this thing to any future run that I do. This little hand warmer, like rechargeable hand warmer I have, because holy fuck, my hands were so fucking cold. It was so difficult to like press, but like I've only had one world record run that I lost because I literally couldn't like press the buttons fast enough because my hands were freezing, and they weren't quite that cold on stage, but they were fucking cold.
immediately brewed into the tea.
and we're drinking tea, so you all know what that means, obviously.
Yeah, a new ability. And this one's going to be our dash. Slightly different from a dash in most Metroidvania's games you'll play. It does give us the option to do what's called a shine dash, where you jump out of the dash, basically canceling the dash, which gives you the momentum and the height
What?
of the jump and the dash. It is really, really fun. It just makes for the cleanest movement. And you can replenish that jump and dash anytime you hit an object. So we're just gonna fly through Uzumaki Cave all the way back.
Yeah, one of our favorite things about this game is that moving around the world, even if there's nothing around, still is more than just
no.
pressing a button.
It was just because
over
earlier
and
in the
over
run I
again.
said that every time we drink tea, we get an ability.
Remember when we were supposed to find out what the items behind them, like what games those are from?
Yeah.
Well, one of them's Hollow Knight.
One of them's Hollow
Played
Knight.
it.
There's a little mass shard right there.
Yeah.
Or no, full mass. Sorry, not a
Yeah.
mass shard. But yeah, he's giving us our first Omamori, which is functions the same as charms, badges, and a lot of other games. Obviously, Hollow Knight, Ori 2. This one is the one that makes stuff like you see. Whoops.
Magnet.
Hello?
Towards you. Yeah.
Yeah, you see the like Foxfire kind of like is following me around. It'll do that for most items that we like hit to pick up.
Wow.
Don't need a ton of money in this run, but you need it early. So
Can I cut in real quick there?
absolutely, yeah.
I mean, maybe you don't need
Yeah.
a ton of money
Also,
for this.
I don't know
but
if you saw this. This person, the couch definitely had a brief moment of plushies. Were you bringing them? Was I? They definitely noticed.
But you know what could use some money? That singing incentive. Our Melodies of Life sing-along incentive is rolling along, but chat, we need your help to get it met. And we are sitting pretty at like a little under $8,000 out of $60,000 raised. But keep those donations rolling in. And speaking of donations, I've got a lot of love for you, Viz, when you've got time.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with this $25 from Animated Elf, who says, a haiku. Viz is a small fox, going fast for charity. Let's help
Animated Elf.
MSF. Good luck, Viz. You're going to crush it. Let's keep working hard to raise money for such a great cause.
Absolutely. I just want to say that segue was fantastic.
I'm doing my best, just as you are.
You've done this before. So we're coming into the Sincho Bridge, and okay, that normally looks a little cooler and a little faster, but that's the first time you see where a tech that I kind of discovered called we call it dash canceling. So, well, actually, hold on real quick.
Another skip. This one's really tight. Nice.
Oh, did they?
Thank you.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh, well, that's the first time you see where a tech that I kind of discovered.
Your little
called we call it dash canceling. So, well, actually, hold on real quick.
Another skip. This one's really tight.
The amount of times we did, like, in every single practice run we did, we're busy talking about something because we need to explain dash canceling right there.
Yep.
But also,
So,
the bridge skip is like
called dash canceling, where
really
what's
important.
happening is that you can interrupt your dash at any time with a jump or a staff swing, and whenever you interrupt the staff swing, you basically reset the timing of your dash.
Using fucking Pokeballs, and I used a friend ball, which gives me a 80% chance if it matches one of my friend or my buddy Pokemon, which is Water Bug. El Bozo.
And your dash resets the timing of your staff swing, like the cooldown.
Pokeball's 30%.
So
I was at 80.
basically, they're just alternating, resetting each other, which means as fast as I can press the buttons, my hands are a little cold right now.
Is
I'm sorry.
Simipour not good?
Excuses. But oh my god, I can't believe it.
Brother,
So
I was in the middle of talking about something. I also wanted to say, like, my hands are fucking cold, but I don't want to, like, make it sound like I'm making an excuse, but, like, they are. And then this shit happens.
Alternating and resetting each other, which means as fast as I can press the buttons, my hands are a little cold right now. I'm sorry. Excuses. But
how did I make that I landed there?
oh my god, I can't believe I made that. I jumped and I was like, that was really dumb, and then I made it. So, but yeah, as fast as I can alternate pressing dash and the staff swing, it like will swing that, or I'll attack that fast, and that basically shreds every boss in the game. That was supposed to break.
The Omamori we just got to on the
I think
bridge
I
boosts the damage
was a
of
little
the dash slash,
fun.
which is
There we go.
broken. We're gonna use that for a crazy amount of damage.
I do normally shoot them in the middle right there. I was just
Yeah,
in the middle
nice
trying to put together my thoughts.
Nice thing about this section is
And speak
there's
at the same
time
time.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
The second one I always
We're-
shoot high.
that section's
trying
supposed to take a
like,
lot
up
longer.
top so I
We
can
skipped
just
almost every
go,
puzzle.
but- You also want to be
But
a
this
little
is
higher than
Hashihime.
mid to potentially get
OJ.
the one.
Yes,
the
I'm
one
ready this
chopper.
time. All right. So Hashi means bridge, and Hime means princess. So Hashihime means bridge princess. Did I get it this time?
Oh, yeah.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
I had it pretty backwards the last few days of practice.
So yeah, this is Hashime. I love this little chase sequence here. It is very punishing if you
When I lose
are
in
trying to go
Rocket League, it's
fast and
always
just
because of cold
barely
hands.
miss swinging and hitting something. You fall into the bottom, this whole section restarts, which is very cool, but also very crushing if you're on really good pace.
Yeah.
Good.
Super fun, though.
I just saw Chris say that Omamori exploit only makes me slightly uncomfortable. Well, has you seen the one chomper version of it?
And we are making sure to get as much money as we can through here. Our first kind of squeeze on money is coming up pretty soon, so we want to have 530 by the time we're off this bridge.
Nice. This is the first point where I'm going to point out how sick this game's OST is.
It's very
Got
good.
so many good songs.
Okay, don't want to fall there. That's the very end, and that's so rough.
What Not
Anyone
to
know
you.
how difficult this game is?
I don't even know what actually what
Not as
happens when
hard.
you fall. I've never seen it. So
I didn't hear that in person. You heard slow just go nice.
Not to you.
yeah, I don't even know what actually what happens when you fall. I've never seen it.
The game so clear.
Now we have the Hashime boss fight. So throughout that whole section, we
really
were, or at least the first half, that we were hitting the candles
Chat,
to
scrambled or fried
extinguish them. So
Scrambled.
basically, once you get here,
Unless it's going on like a breakfast sandwich or something.
Yeah, and you can see how quickly we're making work of this. This is how you're going to see every fight for the rest of the game.
This went
This
really
is the
well.
only fight, I think, in the game that counts hits and not specific damage. So we didn't bother to equip the Rosu's Requiem charm. Whoa.
Okay, well I missed the chomper there, but it's fine.
And there we go.
yeah, as you said, it doesn't actually count the damage. We still use Chomper because when you use the secondary hit, like we shoot it and you press it again and it does like a little chomp, that counts as multiple hits. So we're just trying to throw those in whenever we can to get like 3 or 4, so that we can break all the candles as fast as possible.
Hey, what's
Again,
that?
Still future Bo. Don't look at that guy.
You sure?
Yeah.
He's
no.
getting bigger.
No, he's getting. Yeah.
Oh, it's just a sun.
What?
Dude.
What is?
Yeah.
That's
It was too early in the morning. I was trying to say either if he's going transparent or the opacity is falling or he's fading away. And I had all 3 of those and I was like, I gotta say one, and then none of them came up. And I was like, all right, whatever, man. It's too early for this shit.
I mean, no guy.
Yeah, calm down. Yeah.
I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed.
So yeah, we're headed into Sakura City, and we're about to meet a friend, a really good friend. But before that, you can go ahead and rattle off probably 2.
Sure thing. Well, I'm getting some
Oh, I hate how I asked for donations until about halfway through the run. You can go ahead and rattle off 2. Yeah. Can you act like you've done this before, please? It's like marathon number like 8. You gotta know, but you gotta be better than that.
support for my request for tea recommendations, which, like, you know what? It's a little early here in Minneapolis, and I could use a little bit of a wake up. Let's start with this $50
Brain
from
was
Arthur, who says
struggling,
tea.
dude. It's
Earl
7 in the
Grey,
morning.
hot. You know what? Nice and simple. I like that. Thank you so much. $5 from Caragol, who
Who's up,
says
Hazel?
tea recommendation: cactus. It's surprisingly gentle and slightly sweet.
Having DD's name
And
is
hey,
very funny
you know
to me.
what you could also support? I hear that your choice, Viz, is for that sing-along for Melodies of Life for Final Fantasy IX. So when you donate, whether it's with tea, animal facts, or just to send your love for this fantastic run and commentary
We
and
had
crew,
some like
please
not amazing
make
jokes
sure
or
you
whatever,
put your
but, like, some
incentive, your
jokes
donation
for
towards that
Sogan showing up
incentive.
right there, and
Just
she
scroll on down to the
was,
page
like, in
and
the middle of
select
her-
the Final Fantasy IX Melodies of Life sing-along. We are sitting a little under $8,000, Matt. But we can absolutely, you know what? I think we can hit $10,000 raised for that in like, let's say the next 20 minutes.
This is very unfortunate that she went for as long as she did over the dog. Like, so unfortunate. Like, not her fault at all. She, she has to do what she's doing, but it was very unfortunate timing.
I'm challenging you, chat.
I feel it. So that was our little dog friend. That is not the fox.
That's free.
Yeah, that's free.
On the house.
Both of them?
That costed
Well, if
8
it would have been
seconds.
2 donations, it would have been fine. But it was 2 donations
so yeah, this
and
is
then
oh no.
a bunch of stuff about the incentives.
Dono?
Yeah, right.
We've been quizzing Viz on the names of the characters.
Look, I'm really fast at getting through the text. The name doesn't even pop up on screen. I don't know what to tell you.
That's what OJ and Mr. Sir are for.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the lore guy, actually.
Oh, what
So
am
the chat was going crazy. It's fine.
You're the sumo guy.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that's true.
So we are in the kind of hub city now, Sakura City. We just saw the Daruma shop where we're going to buy and upgrade Daruma. This is the blacksmith. And as we're going around the city to introduce us to all the shops,
Glad you
we have
guys
this
didn't
nice
ask me
little
his
quest
name. I just
to
read it, and I
collect
don't think I've
these
ever read
tablet
that ever.
fragments.
I didn't know who the fuck.
If you're
the fuck
wondering
he
what
was.
they're for, we don't know yet because we haven't received the quest. You're going to see this a lot in the game. We're actually allowed to do it.
Naruto.
Let's go.
I know that guy.
I know that guy. Well, I don't watch like any of this show. He's like Sasuke's friend, probably.
I don't know if I'd call him a friend. Anyways, yeah. So you're gonna notice a running theme throughout almost every quest in this game. I struggle to think of one that doesn't do this. It allows you to go do like requirements for a quest before they've even told you that it's a thing. So right now we are doing the requirements for the quest, and then we're gonna go talk to the person, and then we're gonna talk to him again. And in consecutive sentences, he's gonna say, "Hey, go pick up the tablet fragments." Oh, look at that! You have tablet fragments. That's crazy.
Yep.
And it does that all over the place, which is super nice for us because obviously we don't want to have to like waste the time going all the way in there to talk to him and whatnot. We did just go over to Megumi Mountain real quick to set our save because we're going to finish this quest, which unlocks the fast travel, and then we're going to immediately quit over to the mountain over on the left.
The mountain is punishing. Basically, every time we're on the left side of the map, you should feel a little bit of
Is
fear.
that the
Just a
Naruto
little
from
bit.
Fortnite?
There's some really tough arenas and tight movement, so I mean, Viz is really well practiced, so it shouldn't be too bad.
It's the most comms curse thing I've ever heard.
Listen.
He's notorious for it, I swear.
I mean, I've got a donation with some faith in you, Viz.
I'd love to hear it.
All right, here's $25 from Slow It Down. Hello from the audience. Animal fact, experts agree that floating sky bunnies will significantly boost your serotonin levels. Good luck, visuals. I believe in you.
So, right here in just a second, you're going to see our first use of the second Daruma that we picked up at the Daruma shop, and it is called Kin, and that is the most irreplaceable Daruma in the entire run. We don't use it for damage much. We do a couple times, but what you can do is when you shoot it out, it goes like a set distance away, or you can press the button again and get it to stop, like on a dime, and then you can I'm basically getting rid of it immediately, so it's hard to see, but you can down slash on it and bounce, and it gives you your dash back, which is just so incredibly broken, and I love it so much.
Also gives some height. That's the important part.
Little bounce, yeah. It doesn't give you your dash. It used to in the alpha, and that was
your jump.
Way too much. Oh, sorry, your jump, yeah. It used to not give you a jump. Or used to give you a jump, jeez. Words and stuff. So we have these couple arenas that are a little spooky. I do still have my extra health, which is actually not normal. I normally take a damage over in the like, little weasel area. So we're doing perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's a really good arena too.
Yep.
This one and the next one especially, very, very scary.
Yep.
The next one's coming up like next.
So before we bought Kin, before you can access anything in that shop, which we need to get the tablet fragment also, we upgraded Chomper. So you'll see now by default he has 2 eyes, and the 3 eyes is that massive Chomper that goes across the entire screen. So we are not going to upgrade Kin because it's not necessary. It already does.
The next one especially, very, very scary.
Yep.
The next one's coming up like next.
So before we bought Kin, before you can access anything in that shop, which we need to get the tablet fragment also, we upgraded Chomper. So you'll see now by default he has 2 eyes, and the 3 eyes is that massive Chomper that goes across the entire screen. So we are not going to upgrade Kin because it's not necessary. It already does what we wanted to with just 1 eye. There we go. that can go so poorly so quickly.
Dude, so many times when you're doing a marathon run, if you're like trying to do something difficult and talk at the same time, I cannot tell you how many times this happened to me. I had things to say where I was going to explain why we don't upgrade kin, but then my brain was like, nope, we need a little bit more RAM. You got to hit this chomper right here. You need to pay attention. And my brain just completely threw the rest of my sentence out the window.
That massive chomper that goes across the entire screen. So we are not going to upgrade kin because it's not necessary. It already does what we want it to with just one eye.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Gone. You could not have asked. You could have asked me right here what I was going to say, and I don't know what I just said. I had some words that just came out of my mouth
from him, from Dono, and we're going to upgrade that one. That's going to become our new main damage dealer, but we have to get kin the first time we go to city because it's just required.
And when we say main damage dealer, we're talking as far
Hollow
as
Knight S Metroidvania with a Shinto theme.
Those are just extra because the staff is still number one.
We just get that damage in so fast with the staff. So many hits.
Yeah, I did. I was just going to explain how, like, even if you were to upgrade it, it doesn't do anything else as far as just does more damage and makes it bigger. But like our main focus is just Pugwing off of it, so you can do that anytime. But yeah, it's not necessary. The way I said it was like there was more to the sentence, and then it just faded out because I do it all the time.
So Sir just activated like a sleeper agent.
Yeah, I was about to make the same joke. So this is the start of the Sumo Pagoda area. And there we now have access by doing that. Sir, if you go late game enough, there's a Sumo Pagoda timed challenging game. Who has the world record for that?
Well, that'd be me.
You.
That would be me.
It's a very cool challenge. I actually really like it.
And nobody runs it.
Yeah.
Go run it.
If you want like a short, like 40-second, 30-second challenge, like
world
it's
record
fun.
is 24 seconds. So
It's like
imagine
doing
being
target
wrong.
test from Melee. It's the exact same thing.
there's an in-game timer too. Use it.
Not 24
So
seconds. You
back when this game came out, almost a year ago exactly, like 3, 4, 5 days off, maybe.
48 hours later.
You held up. I didn't see. Whatever.
It was 5.
5 deal. Okay. Anyways.
Oh wait,
semantics.
how
When it
how
came
easy
out,
was that to
we figured
notice
out
that it was a 5? Hold
4 or
on.
5 days off, maybe. You held up. I didn't see. Whatever.
It was 5.
5 deal. Okay. Anyways,
I was trying not to
semantics.
interrupt.
When it came out, we figured out pretty quick that you can go
well,
left
I was like, okay, can I do this fast enough and still like have my hand back on the smash box to bounce off this drone?
to right from Sakura City at the start. Left takes you to Megumi Mountain, right to Midori Forest. The game kind of intends you go right, left, based on the items and progression and movement. And we figured out left, right, left skips one of those whole rotations early. So we came here, and there's one of the small instances of RNG in the entire run where we'd have to sit here and wait for one of these sumo wrestlers to fly low enough that we can like get a double jump off them and get to the center. That was bad, but the devs immediately
like how they said a
realized that
wild
people
hair
were doing
cross
this,
appeared, which makes
especially
sense because
from
it does look like
speedrunners.
hair
They
cross, but
take
they are called Cobbleton.
a lot
I don't
of
know.
interest in speedrunners, like the speedrun channel in the Discord. They constantly talk.
They're referencing the person that was like, there needs to be checkpoints in between these 4 challenges that take 5 seconds. Sorry. Like, people back whenever God Home launched, people bitching about there needs to be like checkpoints for this like 45 boss gauntlet. Like, I didn't want it, but I could see where the complaining came from. But dude, the sumo challenge is like, you got to be able to string those 4 together. I'm sorry, that's just the way it's gonna go, man. You gotta figure it out.
Part of it, talking about it. They hosted their own speedrun competition.
Fine,
and
whatever.
within less than a week, they added these drums in the bottom so that we could get up to the top.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Because basically we need our little flag on the bottom to reach the end before theirs. And if one of the beetles didn't come low enough, we're just standing at the bottom waiting while they take a massive lead. Mm-hmm. And we'd end up losing the race and like the sumo battle. And then we would just have to restart either that or the run. So yeah, they noticed that it was going to be so rough for us to
Not gonna lie
try
to
to
you,
get into the
Chief. I
circle,
could
and
have
they added
watched the
these
guy, and I
gems for
still
us.
probably would have stood for.
There's a ton of smaller instances of awesome stuff that Devs did for us. So shout outs to Squid Shock.
Yep.
You're going to hear us talk about it a lot.
I told
You can go ahead and,
Zokabun
we have time
before
for
the
about one
run
donation.
that this was a place
Absolutely.
to do
And
donations.
just
That's why I
quick
said
reminder
something right
that
here.
when you're sending in those donations, please put them to the Melodies of Life sing-along. I won't be singing
But then
along,
we talk
but
through
you
the whole
want to
thing.
hear the runners singing along. And let's let those
I
donations
did want to
sing.
bring up
Here
them adding the
is
drums.
$50 from Turtle Run 2412 saying, Viz, thank you so much for bringing this game to
No,
GDQ.
I mean, I
Everyone
wanted
needs
to do
play
both, but
The
like,
movement is
I
so
then added onto
fun.
it afterwards,
Also,
and then I was like, oh
Hashihime
fuck, we
Best
talked
Girl.
through this whole thing.
True.
That's a lot of love for Hashihime.
So next boss, this one is really annoying because it has contact damage, which is not something I could say about most bosses in this game. It's just this one and the Armadillo mentioned
Nice.
earlier, except for certain attacks. This guy is really hard because of this.
I
So
was
right
really
at the end
hoping that I
here,
didn't go
we are
too
going
early
to
right here,
damage
'cause I didn't
tank
get almost
everything,
any
dash
damage
cancel,
while the Kin was like attacking.
and DPS race him, and we win.
very
Way
scared.
harder than it looks. I can't do that.
Yeah, I took a hit right at the beginning. What you want to do is dash and then wait a second and then jump. But if you jump too early, then you shine dash straight into him. That's what I started with, and you don't want to do that. So yeah, I snuck in some heals while Ken was doing his
Dude,
thing.
exactly, Varmy. This is why everyone should buy the game. Devs patching in quality of life stuff instead of deleting useful glitches. Man, indie devs are based. True.
So now we have a new ability, the hover, and again, Sir's ears perk up. But it gives us the ability to fall with style. But if there is upward wind like that, then you can essentially fly forever, which is really nice. Sorry, I don't have time to talk to you right now.
Okay, this is an easy one, Viz. What was that guy?
It was Ko. It was Ko.
Okay.
It's not Falco.
Well,
It's Falco.
it is. But,
Oh, there's the pagoda. Oh.
oh,
Yeah, I think something happened to it.
oh well.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. There was a guy right next to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody will track that guy down. Anyways, so the first time we're going to see the fast travel, the bowl alien lady. And this is what we got those tablets in the main city for, was to unlock this fast travel system. We'll see it a few times. It's not quite as good as teleporting with save and quit, but it's still good.
Need it.
Do need it. So we are going to make another pit stop here in the city. Real quick, hold on.
That's 3.
I didn't see Chris. I'm making the surprised Pikachu face right now after seeing you beat that. It's really funny.
12 seconds just for you, all for free. That's for charity. Shout out to charity.
Shout out charity, indeed.
Thank you all for raising over $5,000 for that. by the way.
So, we are buying our main Daruma damage dealer. This one's not super necessary, but it does help us hit some damage checks later on, especially if I
I
fall or
specifically
miss
said Daruma damage dealer because I think in the practice run I said our main damage dealer, and Sir was like, "No, that's the staff," and I was like, oh, "Okay, yeah, that's the staff." So I changed what I said purposely.
slashes or whatever. But what is really cool about the hover that we just got, so most of the time, whenever you have the dash, you are just shine dashing over and over, and your objective is to jump as low as possible so you can get down to the ground and do another dash. But a lot of times when you do a normal shine dash, you're just sitting there here, that's normal shine dash speed. But if you tap hover at the end, it stops your vertical momentum.
In the moment, that didn't feel like it was that different. I felt the need to express, I know it doesn't look like much, but it adds up because it does. It adds up in that room. I can save a full second in that room if I do really, really good shine dashes or hover taps. But that looked significant. You could see it. That was really
When you do a normal shine dash,
easy to see why it was so
you're
much
just
faster.
sitting there here, that's normal shine dash speed.
That's so
but
slow.
If you tap hover at the end, it stops your vertical momentum and just puts you right back onto the floor, so you can get way more dashes in like a shorter amount of time. It doesn't look like a ton, but it adds up so much. When I was first told about it, I was like, oh, that's cute. But like, there's no way that I'm gonna be tapping hover every time I shine. No, I do that. Oh.
That's really funny because this happened when he was streaming, and I think it was Nate came in chat and was talking about it, maybe Sawa.
Sawa.
Yeah. And I was immediately like, oh, of course we should do that.
Yeah.
I can't believe I bonked there. I hate that.
Again, we are picking up things.
Still showed off the kid and pogo
in an area that no one has told us to pick up. It's just on the ground, so whatever. But we're doing another quest before anybody asks us to. It's going to be that guy right there, whose name is Kiyoshi.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
We drilled it all into you. We're going to get you somewhere, though.
I didn't even practice speedrun.
It's really not enough. It actually feels really satisfying because you get into like a really good
That's
rhythm.
very
With it.
important.
Yeah.
You
It also
missed it
like
too, but we did
the
drink tea.
dopamine from getting another dash to happen faster offsets it by a billion. Like once you get good with it and you just get like into because my hand is basically just like pointer finger pinky over and over. Sorry, it's thumb pinky. Doing that like rocking my hand like that and just it's like if there was a tech that was kind of annoying to do, but you got off another Godspeed in neon white. Like it feels so satisfying to like, oh fuck, I can go fast. It just makes it so much better.
And not gain a new ability.
Oh yes.
I need to learn the new
from Momo in the
new arena here.
Nice little prairie forest or like open field.
Tea fields.
Yeah, tea fields. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I did a long roundabout and didn't hit tea field somehow.
Yeah.
So now we just need to go over and grab this last music sheet.
I also think I told Zokuban to
I've had
do
so many
donations
instances of hitting those thorns. It's a lot easier than it looks.
Cutscene of like Kyoshi's cutscene here.
To get reset all the way back to the start of that area.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you just say music sheet?
I did.
Like in singing?
Yeah, there's a lot of singing in music, I think.
So I hear, and I also hear there is a sing-along incentive that we are now over
I
$8,000
told them
raised. Let's
sections
keep
of the
that
run that would be
momentum
good.
going, chat.
Like,
Make sure you select.
Obviously, that can't be the only because I only gave them like 3 or 4 times. So like, and also sometimes when you're in the moment, you forget that you had said that. So you're just like, I have shit that I want to say. And you just go. So they will cut in here and there. Like, but I think they knew that this was coming. That's why they started talking.
That incentive when you donate, and I do have continuing speaking of support for that incentive.
I think that's why they
also
were
have
so
support
confident
for
to
you.
pop in here without asking.
Now's the perfect time. Go for it.
Great. Here's $30 from Banana, who says, best of luck, Viz. Wish I could have been there with y'all on the couch. Let's pet the fox.
Thanks, Tanners.
Miss you, Nanners.
So we have Aussie here. He is dying of guilt, but we don't know what for right now. But we got the music sheet so that Kiyoshi could play his really cool flute recorder, clarinet. I don't know.
Don't be an easy mouse, motherfucker.
Old flute.
Yeah. And we now have the grapple gun, aka the Ori Bash. And
Also,
this ability is going to help us so much with just zooming around because you get your jump and your dash back whenever you use it. So it is that, and it is so helpful.
It's going to make the movement feel so fluid. This
I was
whole
also
area,
a little mean about grapple because like it is a nice ability. It just sometimes like if you feel like you're facing it, you're holding the right direction, you're close enough, and it just won't go off, and you just fall, and that is frustrating. But like I was a little too harsh on it in our like submission runs or practice runs or whatever, so I was like, I'm just not gonna say anything because like, yes, it is a worse version of Bash from Ori, but it is still really nice.
It's weird to say this as a good thing about a speedrun, but I fall asleep watching these sections because it's just so relaxing to watch the movement. It's so fluid and exciting.
Yep. This is the ability we were talking about earlier, not having.
Yeah, you're supposed to use the grapple to get up into the little sumo circles because you can grapple the middle of it, but we don't have it at that point.
Just grabbed a little.
Is that a shakuhachi? What does that mean? Gotta find out. Fuck, I keep doing that. Wow, I used a fucking 80% psychic, whatever. Oh, it probably is a shakuhachi. Because I said, I already said it, right? I said like recorder, flute, clarinet thing. I guess it is a shakuhachi. That's exactly, I mean, it looks exactly like what he was playing. That's cool. Today I learned.
Collectible for later, and now we are escorting this wedding party to their wedding. This is the bridal party.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess old flutes were.
Did we mention how
like,
cool Squid Shock is? Just
up
making
front
sure.
and the
Because this is a auto scroller that is not actually an auto scroller, because right here they let us come back and hit this lantern to speed them up.
Yep. Yeah. It was the first day that I was playing this on stream, and shout out to Chris. He came into this, or he was watching, and he was like, "Oh, by the way, you can hit that lantern to make him go faster." And I was like, "God, you guys really do love speedrunners, don't you? This is so sick." So we're just going to speed them up, and right here we're going to do a little trick that if you are playing along at home, I don't know how you're keeping up with me.
Good job. Good job. Call us.
We quit out before we go into that screen transition, which is faster, but it does lock us out of getting a Lotus Seed, which is the item you need for upgrading your health. It'll lock us out of that forever. So if you are playing like in 100%, we can't do that. Obviously, we need everything.
You can hit the parasol? Is that a thing?
By the way, you can hit that lantern to make him go faster. And I was like, God, you guys really do love speedrunners, don't you? This is so sick.
Fair
So
enough.
we're just going to speed them up. It'll lock us out of that forever. So if you are playing like in 100%, we can't do that. Obviously, we need everything. But here, we're not going to get the health upgrade, so we'll be fine.
Yes, indeed. Maybe cool trick here.
I'm going for it. So you can get that
I
skull
went
to barely skim
3
through that whole
degrees more than I
like,
normally
diagonal
go
and
because I
break
never
both,
ever. I would rather
slightly
just
faster, but
sit there.
if you overcorrect and go
bouncing.
too far, it'll bounce off the wall and then into the spikes, and then it'll disappear, and you'll have to come get a new one.
Tight movement here. Nice.
Maybe biggest use of Ken in the run right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole section going around is so long. And I used to hit my head on that ceiling that I just went under all the time until randomly Squid Shock came into the Discord, and they basically just said, "Hey, is there any part of the run or the game in general that you guys find like annoying or like frustrating?" Oh, I thought I was holding that part. That's okay. Yeah, that part. But no, and I was like, actually, yes, this like ceiling is just a little lower than I expect every time, and it like is a little bit lower than what the graphic looks like it probably should be. And they were like, done. And next patch, it was raised a little bit, so I've never hit my head on there again, which is so nice. But here we have Mochi, my favorite character. And Mochi is going to give a...
Love this game, but it has one of the worst designed final boss fights I've played in a long time. Skill issue? No, I'm joking. It is hard. I know a lot of people find it hard. I think it's fine, but...
Has 2 abilities back to back. This is the first one. It is Suki Dash. It is the Hollow Knight Shade Cloak. You'll notice behind my dash now, there's 2 different colors of petals. When they're pink, that's whenever I'm invincible. And then whenever they turn back to teal, that's normal. So you have a short first half, first third of your dash that you are now invincible, so we can go through those little smoke beams. Which
I don't think it's... that's basically what I would say. I think it's a little abrupt of a difficulty spike based on what came before it.
And we are, right off the bat, we are going to complete this so we can get another ability. We are just
it's not bad design. It is just
You can actually skip the dialogue we got right before this room, technically. But if you do that, you soft lock.
Yeah. I know me, Nate, and Sawa were all like so close to that wall every time, and we're like, man, I wonder if
Sprints and playing along, I'm already done.
Transition, and we're like, I wonder if I can get through there before she stops us to talk. And I finally did it one time in a run, and then I finished this whole section, and I came outside, and she just wouldn't talk to me. I was like, oh, yeah, it's all right. She's like, well, if you're gonna interrupt me, then I'm not gonna talk to you at all. You have to reset. Congrats. Yep. So she's gonna give us another ability, and this one is the mallet, the Mochi mallet, and it is a ground pound, very similar to like Desolate Dive in Hollow Knight. but it doesn't have any cost. It does a little bit of damage, gives you a little bit of iframes, but it actually has some cooler features in that, like being able to dash out of it. If you have a dash when you're in the air, when you activate it, you can just dash, like, and it'll just stop you and do a complete right angle, and you'll go whatever direction you're trying to go. It's very useful, and we will be using that a lot. But we're gonna run over and make a quick pit stop. There is a shortcut that we could have gone to when we first went there, but you can't do anything down here without, without items. But
Wait,
this
how are
sends
we
us all the way
supposed to know
back
which
to
Darmanitan is?
Sakura City in the blacksmith, and this is where we're going to upgrade our staff to do more damage. But this is a perfect time for a couple donations.
Absolutely. First, I just want to say, how come when I drink tea, I don't get mallets? just saying.
Have you tried ground pounding the ground?
You know what? That's a good tip. I should try that. But speaking of tips, I continue to get tea tips from chat, so keep sending them in and keep putting your donations towards that sing-along incentive. Here is $500 from Adam, who said, my favorite tea is Golden Monkey with about 2 tablespoons of whole milk added to the cup before the tea. Okay, that is a very good recommendation. $250 from Dr. Mom, who says blackcurrant tea. Ooh, I like that. Run, Viz, run. And $10 from Dunn, who says, favorite tea? Gotta be chai. Good luck to Viz and the awesome people on the couch.
What's up, Don?
Thank you, guys. What's up, Dan? So yeah, we are going through the burrows here, and I am very squeamish about bugs, specifically spiders also. I know if you know me, you're like, hey, you were a Hollow Knight runner for 7 years. There's a lot of bugs there. Yeah, don't worry. They bothered me there too. But when I was going through this whole section casually, everything is like indicating that you're gonna come up to like a spider boss, and I was like, please no. And it's not as bad as I thought it was. Like, it's a little cartoony, so I can handle it. But I was dreading it.
Yeah.
This boss is so hard, especially obviously casually, but even in the run too. We're a little ahead, but we're gonna start off the fight with what we call like a fake double jump, where by hitting jump next frame, next physics,
Next frame.
Yeah,
Right.
something like that. Yeah.
you can get like 2 jump heights worth of height, which sounds like it's pretty broke. It's not great,
Yeah.
but
Niche uses like this.
yeah. But by doing that and a Ken Pogo, we'll be able to get straight up to the start to fight the boss. And, well, don't miss.
I hope you didn't do all that explaining just for me to not be able to hit it.
yeah.
Well, then we can see what you got to do if you don't do it.
True. Yeah, she'll spawn these little nests on the side of the room that spawn little flying ads and jumping ads annoyingly. So we don't want that to happen.
All right, yeah. Woo! I've never comms cursed in my life.
So this fight's really tough. This is a pretty late game boss. There's actually a lot we have to do before we even get the quest to come here. And don't blink.
Yeah. This is, oh, wow.
That's basically as well as it can go.
That was perfect.
That was smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear it's hard.
So we just picked up a Omamori strap. The Omamoris are, you can have one Omamori for every strap. Oh, we didn't even talk about initiative. We can do that in a second. But we picked up a second one there, and now this is the groom of the wedding that's going on upstairs. He just decided to go exploring.
Craziest bachelor party I've ever seen.
And then he got himself trapped. So we are going to escort him up here in a little rescue mission. And it's so funny that he comes down here for the Kafuda. And then whenever we rescue him, he's like, hey, you can have the thing that I almost missed my wedding for. Go for it. It's like, okay.
He gives it to his wife, and she's like, I don't want this. This guy who saved you.
I want you here at the wedding. What are you doing? So we're going to free him. And yeah, real quick, the Omamori that we got near the beginning of the run, we have on now. I put it on before the Kabuto boss. That makes it to where when you interrupt your dash with a staff swing, it makes the staff do more damage, which we are doing every time that we like do dash or like dash interrupts. So all of those hits are being like amplified even higher. and it just shreds through boss health. Like, that Juraguma fight is very long, like, really long.
And we did just double our staff damage as well.
Yeah. So, thank you all for meeting the Pet the Fox incentive, because this is the fox we're gonna pet. Big boy.
Oh, that means lots of pets, right?
Not right now.
Yeah,
Not right now.
I mean, good luck with that, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be cool when it happens, though, right?
Yeah. So that'll be after the run. After the final boss, we will come back over here to the forest to pet our friend, Kitsura. So, teleport back to the shrine that we were at before Juragumo, because over here there is a fast travel.
And we're on to the west trial and the east trial, the lower part of Megumi Mountain. This is the hardest part of the run,
Followed by the Weiss trial.
followed by the Weiss trial.
But before we get into like all that explaining and what makes this area so hard, we can get a couple donations in.
Sure thing. I mean, I've asked for tea recommendations, but I've got someone who's got suggestions. Here's $5 from Elite Dev who says foxes are my favorite animal. They're so cute. Can we get a pet name donation train started? I'll start. My cat's name is, and I want Couch to guess this for me first before I finish it.
Guess the cat's name?
Yes, please.
Bo.
My cat's name is Mouse.
Ah. I used to have a cat named Fish, so.
And speaking of figuring things out, here's $5 from Fernie Valentine who says to OJ, figure it out.
All right, Bernie. All right.
Yeah. So for one, it wasn't presented in like a hey guess like right now, like very like it was just enough for you guys to be like, oh, you want us to get okay. So we weren't like 100% sure that we should just jump in right there. But then also on top of that, it was like, how like you got to give us something to go on. Is there like a hint or something? It just wasn't. It wasn't their best prompt.
So, in order to optimally do this section, we cannot sit at any of the shrines because we need to teleport straight back after we finish this trial. We are going to start it with an intentional damage tank here, and we're going to end it with an intentional damage tank, and we're almost definitely going to take 1 damage during the boss fight at the end of it, which leaves us with how much HP?
Can't believe how well
I
this
can't do
went.
math.
Okay,
One.
well, 1.
1.
That's why we got you here, sir. That was exactly what's supposed to happen. Don't freak out. I don't know.
That was
huge.
very close.
Yes. That is basically not the skill check for this area, but the cycle check, I'll say.
Yeah.
Because if you miss that, everything here, all these gliders that are trying to murder us are in different spots.
Yep.
And it's just a whole lot harder.
Vibe party.
This is going pretty well right now.
I practiced this pattern a lot, so at least they're doing what I expect.
Yeah. Yeah, the fun thing about these gliders is when they hit the wall, they have this just massive explosion.
Yeah.
So really tough to get through here damageless.
We are also mixing in slashes on whatever we can to get our dash back for a more horizontal speed. We can't really hover too much faster, but
All right, good. The thing didn't look like it was going to hit you, so I don't have to explain why you're cheating.
Yeah, the first and third of those little ice things, I'll explain it, don't go all the way to the wall. And so if you just hug the wall whenever you go past them, you can just sneak on by.
here's our second intentional damage tank. Everything's gone perfect so far.
The biggest curse
Yeah,
I've ever
I'm-
heard.
All right, listen. I got
Are you
a
guys
lot
ready
of
for me to
complaints.
die to this boss I haven't died to ever?
I was worried about the spikes outside the boss.
You got this. I believe in you.
So, what's this boss name, sir?
Solo Tengu.
Why did you specify Solo Tengu?
I'm
only
just
one.
reading the thing, man.
Oh, you're right. So
The thing says Tengu
damage
Solo.
I expect to take.
Oh, gee.
There we go.
There you go.
Never worried. Woo!
Yeah, I didn't mean to fall right
Yeah.
there.
Oh, you're right. So that's the damage I expect to take.
You heard it in my voice.
Worried. Woo! I was worried.
I fell a little farther than I expected.
Oh,
at the-
sorry. Sorry, I
Solo
wanted
Tengu. All good.
So we are going to save this little guy and drink some tea. You all know what that means.
We're thirsty.
We're not thirsty anymore.
Yeah, no, we just had the tea.
I
We
mean,
just
if
got
you're
all those
thirsty, I
recommendations.
got tea donuts for you.
Yeah, well, go ahead and squeeze one in.
All right, $500 from Anonymous, who says, my favorite tea is some sort of oolong, I think, but it's a bit of a mystery. It was a gift from my sister-in-law, who also gave me the kettle and the infuser to brew proper tea. So that's my tea recommendation, a thoughtful gift from family, brewed at 85 degrees Celsius for 3 minutes. And that helped push us over $9,000
Pat's name is
raised for the Melodies of
404.
Life sing-along.
Nice.
All right, East Trial is almost as hard as West Trial. We don't take intentional damage tanks, but that doesn't mean we're not going to take damage because it's hard. But this is probably the most fluid movement section of the game. With our new ability, the wall dash, we can cling to walls, we can wall jump, and we
Roll
can
around
also
to
do
speed of sound.
We can be Sonic. Yep, exactly that. So watch this. Yeah, that was fun.
Don't you agree?
This actually, unironically,
This is, yeah, so satisfying.
it's so satisfying to do.
Yeah.
And then when I'm off cycle, it's not as fun. But no, this whole area is on the cycle just like West Trial. Okay.
Nice.
And we want to hit certain checks.
Perfect.
There we go.
Nice.
Doesn't get any easier, but the checks become a little, like, not lenient, but
Less punishing.
yeah. Because missing this wheel is so rough.
Yep.
Nice. Another Ken Pogo just for a little bit of height there.
Yeah, it's so funny that the Kim Pogo has become so fast that you don't even see what comes out. You just notice
Yeah.
that I get a little higher.
There's a sound,
Yeah,
a
you hear
weird
clunk.
flash of black and red. I remember
Wait,
Sal
so
was the
low.
first one really doing them that fast. I was very confused. I kept watching them do skips. I'm like, what are you doing? How are you getting up there?
I blinked.
Yeah. That's a blind jump, by the way. He just has to know what cycle he's on. Pretty
And perfect. Hitless East Trial.
cool. Easy.
There we go.
There's a boss here, so it's not over.
Yeah, we did
It
not
might
take
have-
a shrine, so.
Yeah, we need to teleport all the way down to the bottom, so come here on 1 health. I mean,
We just fought this guy.
oh, we didn't fight this guy.
That's crazy. There's two now.
Nega Scott. So,
I had
the cool
no
thing
idea if that joke was gonna land. I'm glad that somebody thought it was funny.
about Jingu, the big hand that we keep summoning, like that, is if they are close enough or like on top of each other, it does splash damage. So it's basically just doubling it. So right there, trying to hit both.
Nega Scott is from Scott Pilgrim. Hold on, real quick. Hey, Wizzy Dice. Thank you, thank you. Nega Scott. I'm just saying the other Tengu was Nega Scott.
Wow, this is really good. Wow.
There we go.
Wow.
That's what you want to see.
Yeah, it is.
So grab another feather key, and we're gonna quit back down to the bottom.
Now it's time for
Weast Trial. I'm so excited.
Sir was so excited to rename the split on my left split to Weast Trial. Oh. So I'm gonna head over here.
Someone else tried to name one of the West or East trials that. I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, Scott
That's the
Pilgrim.
one in the
Rush.
middle.
So Sir has some really fun lore about this guy, but real quick, while we're waiting on this to open up, you can go ahead and grab a couple donations.
Yeah, you are getting absolute love. Let's start with $50 from Callow, who says, good luck, Viz. You got this. Let's
Shot
hit that
Jingu OP.
box.
Thank you,
I
Callow.
don't know if that
And
was all
$25
Jingu.
from
Who
Freezer
the hell-
Burning, who says, good morning, Visuals Television and Company. Love y'all, but I am not going to the stream room this early.
Morning,
Silly
Freezer.
fox. And those donations are still rolling in. And let's start with this. Let's get in this $50 donation from MNK, who says a haiku about our favorite tea, hot peppermint tea.
Hey, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate it. I'm surprised that you wouldn't give yourself a sub first, but I appreciate it. I also wait. I want to see Sir's reaction whenever you
Who
notice
says
43,
getting
43, 43.
absolute love. Let's start with $50 from Callow, who says, good luck, Viz. You got this. Let's pet that fox.
Thank you, Callow.
And $25 from Freezer Burning, who says, good morning, Visuals Television and Company.
You didn't make it.
Love
you didn't
y'all,
make it
but I
very
am
known
not
that you
going
were
to the stream
trying
room
to
this
do
early.
Morning,
Silly
Freezer.
fox. And those donations are still rolling in. And let's start with this. Let's get in this $50 donation from MNK, who says a haiku about our favorite tea, hot peppermint tea. You're yum and good for the tongue. Oh, how I love thee. So sad this is the last day of SGDQ, but so excited to see where the day takes us. Big love to everyone.
Right, so this is the trio boss. You may have missed it because one's already dead. But this fight is so not easy. He's gonna make it look easy though, just to like, you know.
Make you look dumb, probably.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
He wants you
This
to
is
feel
early.
bad.
So the fight really
like,
changes when
I
you
don't normally
those
kill
first two.
that second Tengu before he disappears. He normally gets to the bottom. Yeah.
This guy has contact damage now and gets a lot faster.
Nice, but that was
Not a problem.
basically exactly how you want it to go. All the boss fights have been really good.
Sir, what's his mask name?
His mask is called a Daitengu.
What's the boss name?
Oh, his name's also Daitengu, yeah.
All right, I'm caught up now.
All the lore.
There's our last Omamori that we'll be grabbing. This one gives a damage boost at full health. So we're going to slap that on right before the final boss.
And now we're gonna head to Sakura City.
My
and-
hands rubbing together was coming through the mic.
I don't know what we
So
do there.
loudly.
Pet the dog.
I don't know. I love the ambiance in that city. It's just beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Cherry
Pink
petals.
and-
I mean,
colorful.
the whole game is beautiful, but Sakura City is just so bright. It stands out so nice.
You know what? I'm gonna go pet the fox again, or the dog again, real quick.
Great idea.
I thought we were going to Sakura City.
We are.
I thought that Sakura City was bright.
What's nighttime?
Why, they're ghosts.
Don't worry about those.
Dude, I keep having to not worry about things. When am I going to...
Oh, there's the dog.
Okay.
I can't pet him right now, though.
Did you try?
I tried.
The dog is dead.
Wait, what?
The funniest moment of the whole fucking run is coming up here in a second. Me and OJ unintentionally had the greatest fucking timing of all time, and OJ's flat delivery of it is so perfect. I actually love. I laughed like this is one of the only parts of the run that I watched beforehand. And I was dying. This is my favorite part.
All right. Look at the moon. Look at the moon in the background. You'll see him.
Oh,
Look
wait.
at the bird.
Oh,
He's
it's
there.
the first time I've never seen
Yeah.
Poe right there, and they pointed that out during a practice run. I've never seen him.
I was playing on Switch last night, and I quit out after this cutscene to look at it again.
So this is Gashidokuro. Remember when we said don't worry about the skeleton because that's Future Bow's problem? Well, we're now Future Bow, so now we have to worry about him. But it's okay because our good buddy Ko, we're gonna tag team.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna take this guy down.
No one
Easy
tell
up.
John Wick.
I love team attacks in video games. They're so fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yo, hit him with the.
Ko is dead.
Never mind. Well,
He's not
Nah,
dead
he's
yet.
well. Now he is. Wait.
I really wish that got a bigger reaction in the room because, dude, I fucking love it. It's so fucking funny to me.
I love team attacks
I'm gonna
in
hit him
video
with
games.
the-
They're so fun.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, yo, hit him with the.
Ko is dead.
Never mind. Well,
He's not
Nah,
dead
he's
yet.
well. Now he is. Wait. Now he is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
he had something to say real quick.
So this section, huge platforming challenge. There's mobs
scroll up
around. It's pretty awesome. We're gonna lead off with a somewhat minor skip over here to the left to get up to the head in a more direct way, and then we'll have a bit more
I
of a
started
major
healing
skip
and then I
here
said,
with a chem. Lead off with
Watch.
a somewhat
I sit
minor
down
skip
for a
over here
second.
to the left to get up to the head in a more direct way, and then we'll have a bit more of a major skip
we'll be
here
fine.
with a chem pogo. Look at that. So kind of just ignored most of the
I
puzzle there.
didn't know why Sir said that like that. I didn't have time to like process it, but he just goes, "Look at that."
And now the really hard part is getting from the foot all the way up, riding the arm up, and then getting all the way.
I'm still so mad that I fucking
kind of just ignored most of the puzzle there.
I saw the foot coming up, and I shouldn't have gone
and
up.
now the really hard part is getting from the foot all the way up, riding the arm up,
I was a little frazzled
and
from
then
being at
getting
3
all the way
health
to the
instead
top.
of 4, so
That takes quite a while, but Viz found a way to just not do that. So our hazard respawns up here.
Yep.
And we took hazard damage. So as long as we just don't walk on the ground at the bottom here, and then take that hazard damage, we're all set. All we have to do is avoid taking a hit from these flying hands, because those do double damage, and that would kill us.
Yep. This game is for speedrunners who like to be stepped on.
Hollow Knight?
Turtle fuck was huge.
Brother.
Thank you.
All right, that's Gotcha Takuro.
Nice. That was actually very difficult, especially with the damage. Yeah, those enemies there do 2 damage.
There was none, yeah.
The little hands.
Oh, yeah, this
they have
right
their
here.
own Jingu. But yeah, so you're supposed to like climb up all the way to like his leg, his arm, then go back up to the top. And one day I got stepped on without touching the ground and realized that it teleports you back to the top, and it saves like 2 or 3 minutes. So
Yep. It's seriously that much time going from the leg to the arm.
Yeah,
to
was
the
the
torso
obviously
back.
watching any like this is my 3rd mainline GDQ run, and like watching it every time I've watched any of them, I've been like, oh my god, I wish I did this, I wish I said this, I wish I had said this in a different way, blah blah blah. So there's always gonna be 1,000 nitpicks, but I did genuinely like this run, even watching it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I did genuinely like this run a lot. I can borderline not even watch my AGDQ 2019 run anymore. Even though I wasn't very nervous for that run, but I wasn't as seasoned at marathon runs as I am now. This is like run number like 12 or something. That one was run number 2. So, and they put me as the opener of the marathon. So, uh, I don't like watching that one. I say after every single word. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty far into it, but we did. I mean, I've gone on so many side tangents, so this is taking a really long time to get through 53 minutes.
Back up, it's just a huge amount of time.
the split has turned into a
So true,
like
bestie.
2 minutes and 15 seconds of weight simulator, and then
That
45
one person
seconds
in the
of
crowd,
climb.
yeah, turtle.
Shoutouts to Fernie for finding the closer respawn for us. Shoutouts to Dome Rocked for the dome skip that we don't do anymore.
Yeah. He was like, I contributed, and we're like, oh, I'm removing it. So we are now in the Imperial Castle. It's not called the Palace. We probably will call it the Palace before we leave here, but it's not.
It's not.
Oh, it wasn't. So basically, what happened? Oh, Whiskey, thank you for giving us some to smoke. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, so it didn't. Okay, so basically, what happened was the day before this run, or maybe it was 2 days before, whatever. I was in the hotel room and I was setting up a save file specifically to go to the Kitsura boss fight without a staff upgrade. So I basically just started a fresh run, and I just didn't go get the staff upgrade and had to like fight everything after it without it, which is a little bit slower, but it's not like I was never like in danger of like not being able to beat them, or it wasn't a huge deal. But my plan, basically, I just wanted to go to the Fox and fight it without the staff upgrade, and like, and just see how many hits it would take, how long the fight would be if I didn't have the staff upgrade, because I hadn't done it yet. What I should have done is gone before once I sat down at the shrine at the very end of the game. I just wanted it to be in the same spot as if I loaded into this save file again, which it ended up being. But I wanted to see how much damage it did. What I should have done was go copy the save file first and then go fight it. Or what I could have done was gone and fight it and then force close the game, like task manager force close it, or like Alt F4 or whatever. But as soon as I quit back to the menu, like not paying attention, I was like talking to people in my hotel room when I was doing it. I just quit to the menu, which saves the file. So I saved after beating the boss. So when I got back there, the boss was already completed. So yeah, it wasn't like anything other than just me being a airhead. Like I just fucked up. I should have either got the file before I went and testing the boss, or I should have force closed the game so it wouldn't save. But I did neither of those things, so he was already defeated. But it's okay, because I just went and fought it with a staff upgrade, which the difference is like the first phase takes 40 damage versus 60, or 40 hits versus 60 hits.
we kept calling it Palace, and then one day we looked at it says it right there.
Hey, OJ, what floor would you say we're on right now?
I would say.
Stop it.
Would you like a little save, OJ?
Huh?
I've
So fucking funny that she. Okay, so to let you guys in on the joke. Oh, that's awesome! I'm so glad you're liking it. To explain what happened, Sir was trying to mess with me, right? Because
It says it right.
I have
there.
been
Hey,
very
OJ, what
adamant
floor would you say?
that this floor that we're on is floor 1. And then when we go up the elevator, we go to floor 2. But this has like a star on it, and then the second floor is labeled 1, and then 2, and then 3. I don't like ground and then 1, 2, 3. I think that's fucking stupid. So I've always called this floor 1, and then the first like challenge floor 2, floor 3, floor 4. I always say that, but people always give me shit because they're labeled like star 1, 2, 3, and the devs in a fucking like online run that I did were in the chat and then said like, nope, it's floor ground 1, 2, 3, and I was like, no. And so OJ was trying to fuck with me here by saying, what floor are we on? And I said, stop it. But they didn't realize that they were fucking with me. They thought it was a joke on OJ. So she said, OJ, do you want a little save? And he just goes, what?
We're on right now.
I would say.
Stop it.
Would you like a little save, OJ?
Huh?
I've got a $100 donation from Whiskey Ursa and Miss Brittany. It says, we love you, Viz. Shout outs to the Viz and Bo communities. And T-Rex has got to be wild sweet orange with honey.
So here we have this palace has 4 floors.
Debatable.
Oh, I guess 5. No, it's not. Oof.
It's not debatable that there's 4
messing it up a
floors.
lot,
It's
so
what
I'm glad I got that.
what they're
Yeah.
labeled as.
So at the end of all of these, each half of each floor, there's a laser that you have to
She was doing her best.
hit to repower on the elevator. It breaks on every single floor.
On
great.
main?
Much to Kirei's dismay.
Yeah, that's Kirue.
Parasocial axolotl.
That was from the step on me
Yeah.
comment.
The devs have informed us Kirei is an akaname, which means a scum licker.
They're mean to our little friend here. But so yeah,
Floor 1.
every time we get the the laser to fix the elevator.
Wait, what were we laughing about?
So yeah,
An akaname,
Oh,
which means
the
a
floor
scum
thing
licker.
again.
they're mean to our little friend here. But so yeah,
Floor 1.
every time we get the laser to fix the elevator, we go up one more floor. But we are jumping into the lasers so that we don't have to sit there and watch like the full like, oh hey, things are
Oh
fixed.
yeah, I turned
cutscene,
around.
Yep.
which is a lot faster. But I also was
didn't
extremely
hear it
scared when I was
right
playing
now,
this game
but I heard it
casually
really
when
well.
I was going through this section, because obviously I was playing it and was planning on speedrunning it, and I was like, oh no, this is gonna be so rough to like try to have health throughout this entire I almost said palace castle. And no, come to find out you can just quit back to the middle and have full health, full T, and I was like, oh.
And it's faster. The best part, it's faster.
I
I
will
can't
probably
imagine how hard this would be.
Download this and then cut out
like
some
that.
of the like
Yeah, this fight's really
tangents
annoying.
that we went on.
These are arrows, just... It's so hard to pay attention to all of it.
Nice. We're gonna take intentional damage here. Perfect.
That was one of a few instances where we actually don't shoot the crystal right at the laser. We slow it down a little bit so that we can be close enough to tank.
You said slow down. I was trying to look at slow.
Oh.
So yeah, we are.
I couldn't find her. I didn't know
gonna
where she was.
do,
I was looking at the couch. I didn't see her over to the left.
The next
I
like
didn't turn around
couple
far enough.
half floors are kind of difficult. This one's very easy to die on because this guy in the bottom, you haven't seen one of them yet, but when he activates like that, he spawns these like little slashes on the screen like that, and obviously I don't want to get hit by those. This is actually for in-game time, it's faster to die right here because as soon as I die, the timer stops. So if I can, there we go.
Nice.
So you'll see the timer is not moving, which is so nice.
Yep. And remember, our spawn's just right at the elevator here, so it's all right.
I'm gonna quit out to get tea, but I'll come right back in.
When you die, you spawn in with no tea, and if you save quit out, you spawn in with full tea. So.
And this is probably the floor where the tea matters the most.
The third floor is really tough.
I'm not engaging.
This is very.
All
very
I'm gonna
much-
say is the elevator is labeled with the floor number.
I don't care if it's labeled. We went up the elevator. We're not on the first. Oh, you know what? No, I said I'm not engaging.
You got into it.
So we have probably the hardest trick in the run, if not top
No,
3
it's
for
fine.
sure, where we need to
I almost got baited.
skip this entire section where you're supposed to grab one of these Kevin blocks from Celeste.
Dude, that looks so good.
Where
I haven't
we
been
need
hitting this like
to
ever lately.
Skip this entire
but, like,
section where you're supposed to grab one of these.
It looked like my jump was like
uh,
really close to the ceiling. I swung really early. Like that looked so good. It didn't work.
Kevin blocks from Celeste. That's fine.
That's good.
Good enough.
Nice.
Maybe my second dash whenever I hadn't got the full height.
I don't know.
Also, yeah, nobody saw
These,
that, but I made a noise.
Kevin blocks from Celeste. That's fine.
That's good.
Good enough.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I don't know. I grabbed the corner there. That was weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a way to get up there without taking the damage. It's slightly faster, but getting up there is just the main goal there. So
It's the same inputs, by the way, just
yeah,
a little cleaner.
you got to get like perfect height. Wow. Wait.
Also,
I
all
did
in
a little
all,
subtle jab there.
This run didn't have any like ridiculously
battery.
bad.
Yeah, if you were just like were like at practice and like not bad and everything, yeah.
I didn't say it.
So I have that crystal fall into the laser and then dash into the spikes to get.
We got one more
It was like
section
a
here,
58,
and then
something.
go up a floor.
Fun begins.
3 times of cutting the
I
box.
just want to cut in real quick to say at the start of the run, I gave Twitch Chat a challenge to meet $10,000 raised for that Melodies of Life sing along. And Chat,
Oh,
you
if
are
we
to
split the
understand.
floors up between the 2 halves, this might be the fastest right side floor 4 I've ever had. Because I had the like fucking absolutely 100% perfect wheel scriptingy.
$60 away from getting that to that $10,000 mark. So let's go, Chat. Send those donations in. I believe in you.
Thank you guys.
Awesome.
Tech right here. Pausing. Wow. That was perfect. Oh.
So you basically
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mallet
No,
onto those
that
to
shit doesn't
spin
even
the
go
wheel,
that well for
but
me.
you
like,
quit
all the time.
as soon as you make contact with it, and that stops your downward momentum, and you spam hover to.
I had a moment where I thought I know that I hit it like immediately, but I was like, there's no chance I accidentally hit that third one 4 times, right? Like I was worried.
You quit as soon as you make contact with
I
it.
don't know why I
and that
hit it a third
stops
time. I
your-
think
your
it's because I
downward
thought that I was gonna fall too far, and then I was gonna hit it too early, like by not wanting to fall.
momentum, and you
But I hit it a
spam
4th
hover
time, and I was like,
to. I thought I did that wrong for a second. You spam hover to kind of slow your momentum so that the wheel can spin and like push you up.
Oh, that's what I want to see right there. This is Mr. Sir on his ult. This game looks really fun. I'm surprised I haven't seen it before. Thank you. Thank God. That's true. Also, wait. Does somebody have any idea why I constantly have a blinking cursor right now? Like, you see this? Like, what the fuck? I did not mean to do that. Like, it's on other stuff too. Like, it's like the last thing I clicked on. Like it's blinking right there on Stadium. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's really bothering me.
Back onto it, and we do that 3 times in very rapid succession, and that went basically perfectly.
Yep.
So now we have fixed the elevator for good. surely nothing else would happen to it.
It's a nice elevator.
Yeah. I don't think we're moving anymore.
Oh.
Damn, this game looks amazing in a speedrun.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's just Asi.
I know that guy.
There's a lot of things happening in my ears right now, but it's so loud. It's fine.
Hey, Bright Chocobo, thank you so much for the sub.
The volume is correct. It was just.
Yeah, no, that's.
Also, wait, do I have alerts on this? Oh, I'm so dumb. They were underneath. I had them on the wrong layer. Hold. Fuck, I can't replay it. Well, I just realized they were like the graphic for it was underneath the fucking display here. Whoops.
Oh no, the elevator's gone.
But thank you.
Kiroe's gonna be so sad. I'm sure they're in there somewhere.
Just cool art though.
That came through really well.
All right. This is my favorite part of the
Oh, it's our
game.
buddy. Also, wait. Look at his little hands. I don't know.
Oh,
why he
I
does
didn't
that.
know
love
you
it.
all did it with me. I thought that flopped so hard. I didn't know everybody did it with me. Slow did it, you guys. I was like, man, no one said a fucking word. Maybe nobody likes it as much as I do. Oh my god. Oh, did he really? How? Oh, that actually makes me so happy. I did not realize everybody did the dance with
All
me.
right. This is my favorite part of the
Oh, it's our
game.
buddy. Also, wait. Look at his little hands. I don't know why he does that. I love it.
Even this person's doing it.
We can have little dance as a treat.
I love his little dance.
And suddenly it's the battle and fight from Celeste.
Yeah. So I heard
Hello.
you guys like Chapter 6 of Celeste.
We do.
Seriously though, this fight
Oh, is
is
this where I
so
dash?
much fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we're fine.
It's fine. Yep.
As I was saying, the movement's really fluid and exciting.
Is that a first?
Yeah, I hit dash before staff for some
Also,
reason.
wait. I was gonna be so sad if the axolotl died too. Oh yeah, they said yeah about that. That's very funny.
I was like, oh, I should not have done that.
Oh, I just realized. Okay, you were
Nice. Well,
quoting
anyways,
him.
we're coming up here on our new favorite skip, Pulp Skip.
Why are we killing a Keyblade wielder?
Buddy Spilled OJ found this one.
Yeah, so you're supposed to kill this mask. Instead, what we do is we...
We're fine.
Nice.
the top
It's fine.
anyways.
Okay.
Thank
All right.
Never worried.
I real quick, I will say I did go to a barber for the first time before. I mean, it was like a little over a week before it was the day before we flew out to Minnesota. But I've actually never been to a barber before. But it was like he was kind of half barber, half like most barbers only just fucking use the clippers and like do a fucking military fade or like a military cut and like trim up your facial hair. This guy was like more like a stylist with like scissors and stuff, but he also like it was a barber shop, so he could do beard stuff, which is the exact balance that I wanted. So I have like fucking long hair up top, and I wanted no, but no, he did a phenomenal job, and I'm definitely going back. It was a little on the pricey side, but if it's that good, and it was very like a pampering spa experience because he did everything. He went full like all out, and I liked it a lot. So I was very happy with the cut that he gave me.
Pulp skip.
Nice Pulp Skip.
Yeah, pulp skip. It's a thing. Tell your friends.
That was
Skip's never gonna be a
last
thing.
press.
Actually, the funny part is there was a makeup person at SGDQ 2019, and like they were like, "Oh, we're kind of testing this out." Then, whenever I did our run last year, I think they might have given us like anti-shine, but I don't remember for sure. Maybe they didn't. Maybe I was expecting it and they didn't, but they didn't do it this time at all. I didn't see a makeup person for anybody, so I don't know. I didn't have makeup on here. Like I would have liked to have like anti-shine stuff because I know it's warm up there. Well, it really wasn't. A lot of times it is, but the lights are normally make it warm, but it wasn't. But I don't know. I like I would have liked a little anti-shine like on my forehead.
Make pulp skip happen. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it was not like I've been hot up there. It wasn't. It felt fine.
All right, let's.
I was a little
just
cold. Like I said, my
past
hands were
there.
freezing.
Yeah, we don't need to do all that.
That wasn't because it was super cold in there. Like it was.
All this.
Mhm.
Or much of anything.
Nice Kempogo. And we're right at the end of this fight here.
Maybe just because there wasn't a bunch of fucking like breath from all the crowd
more
in the room.
hit.
Because obviously this was like the
What if I
whole
get two?
crowd.
Nice.
Oh,
That's gonna be GG for Aussie.
I was hoping they didn't hear GG and to stop the timer.
So there's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be one fight left. We are actually at the final boss. Now that won't be the last of us because a couple people, you guys wanted to pet the fox, right? So we'll be doing that. But this is the final boss of the run. Yeah.
yeah, man. Boss is a pretty huge difficulty
my
spike
hands so-
from the rest of the game, which is pretty cool. I got here like really low equip and then decided to go do some other stuff.
So I'm healing so that I can keep the damage bonus from being at full health. So I'm going to try to keep that throughout the whole fight if I can. Sometimes
Yeah, I like
it
that
goes a
comment
little
a
off the
lot.
rails. But it also helps us in each of these phases to push the phase before he does moves that are not very fast. Also, I just used a... That's fine. I used a two-eyed Jingu on accident.
Nice. That's a little Easter egg. You weren't supposed to see that.
Yeah, you were never supposed to see two-eyed Jingu. It's forbidden.
Yeah.
But so you'll notice that every time we go to the next phase... Oh, hold on. Nice.
Nice.
Every time we go to the next
time.
phase, I send out a Jingu, and it doesn't have a target to home in on right now. So wait.
Neri? Like. Also, hello. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, obviously I ran Hollow Knight for 7 years. Only reason I stopped is because I kind of ran out of stuff to do, and like kind of accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish, and decided to give a new game a shot for the first time.
It's for the next phase to start, which helps us push the phase before we get to big time-wasty moves.
Yeah. They'll do different attacks that are really bad for us, being able to do damage. I'll never forget the first day Viz found these dash interrupts. He did this phase right here where he slides along the floor in just one wipe to the left, and then the fight was over. It wasn't this loadout, but it doesn't matter. It's just ridiculous.
That was definitely where I wanted to like show off how sick it was because it's
Yeah.
so fast. Nice.
Insane.
Love that.
We go from Hollow Knight where we don't heal to Bo where we do heal.
We are
6
most
stacks.
definitely healing.
Yeah. I want that damage bonus.
This is the actual final phase. So after this, nice.
Nice.
We got a little bit of cleanup, but that is most of the challenge left in the game, except for one big skip coming up in the final area.
Do you have time for me to squeeze in a quick bit of love before we hit that?
Go for it.
Yeah, good.
Here's $30 from Shay saying Viz is so good at speedrunning that he managed to beat my alarm clock for the run this morning. Good luck and awesome to see you get to run this game on the big stage.
Appreciate it. So, we have... I told myself if I was going to be sub...
I paused right there because I was gonna say like, I don't know why, but I was gonna say like, oh, we have Shogun being fucking crucified up here, like being fucking restrained, but I didn't have a way to say that, but didn't sound like very Jesus-y, I guess. I just didn't like it, so I was like, I'm gonna switch gears.
58, then I would go straight to the end just to you know get the time, but we're not. So that means we get to see a little a friend,
A little bonus, friend from our past.
yeah, a little bonus friend.
Hollow Knight
I do
run
like
callback.
friends.
First we have lore.
Yeah,
Sunflower time.
I think some things happened here. I don't remember, but something happened here. The Flowey?
You can see
That'd be a
slow.
funny,
Watch, hold on,
surprise
hold on. You can see slow if you watch really carefully. She mouths. She goes, "Oh my god!" You can kind of hear her too.
Happen here. The Flowey?
Oh my god.
That'd be a funny surprise boss.
All right, so real quick,
All right, so we're in heaven now. There's our
yeah,
doggy
we're gonna
friend.
see a little friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, one more. He deserves it.
I mean, are you really gonna stop it? Just one more. He's dead. You gotta give it to him. All right, we're good.
Honestly, now that I think about it, are we?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
The whole thing is that we live for like a couple hours or something.
So we're gonna do a trick here that saves so much time at the end of the run.
That was it, by the way.
Time is
Easy.
coming up right here.
I think we're leaving the timer
there.
going until.
Yeah, we are.
I would
It
be
would have
fine.
been. Yeah,
I
it
would-
would have been
What
104
time?
or
Yeah,
106.
This is where we clap anyways. So.
Sub 59.
Thank you.
And threw away like a lot of time.
Oh, sir. I don't think you saw, but whenever we entered the Daitingu fight, the timer said 43, 43, 43.
I did see it. I did see it.
I was like, he was like that. I didn't want to interrupt.
I almost said something.
So yeah, we are gonna force. Oh, this is really cool though. You get to.
I don't
run
care.
around in the
I
credits.
care.
Oh, I didn't know you could wall dash.
Oh yeah.
That,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, do you want to know something that's gonna blow your mind?
What's that?
Did you know that you can slash while wall dashing?
Yeah, I saw you do it, and I was upset about it.
Can you just pretend that you didn't know for like 2 seconds?
I didn't know until I was watching.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so yeah, we're gonna force to close the game because
It's very sick.
as much as the credits are
And,
very nice and I like them a lot.
The community is small but very helpful if you ever need anything. Yeah, you can. I think you still have a normal amount of tea. I don't think it's infinite, right? It's still like I guess I wouldn't have tea unless it refilled it, but I wouldn't have tea right there because I use enough to like be at 2.
We can't skip them. So, I would like to close it.
Desktop reveal.
You got this.
Can I close it?
The
The thing
entire
you can do?
chat
Oh,
is going
you can do that.
timer. The timer.
While
Even
we're
though we
loading
just
that
said
up, I
this is
just
where
want to announce we
would
have
be
reached over
hitting the timer.
$10,000 raised for that Melodies of Life sing-along.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. Oh, also, real quick. This was so avoidable. Like, I'm not here to tell them how to do their job. I don't know how hard anything that they do involving the overlay is. But they told me before the run, basically they were kind of saying like, hey, is there a way to do like Kitsura during the run? And I was like, not really. Like, even if we hit the incentive, I really, really don't want to do that. I would much rather just have a full run that could potentially world record. It's just the route, even though I'm petting the dog a bunch, but that's fine. I really don't want to go fight Kitsura in the middle of the run. So I will do it after the run. Like and I hadn't told them this because there's no reason to tell them, but I wanted to do it on the other file. Obviously that didn't end up working out, but that's fine. But so they said, okay, so we're just going to keep the timer going. They said they didn't want to change the category to like pet the fox incentive. They just wanted to keep the timer going and keep any % NMG as the category. And I was like, okay, if you want, like, I'm not here to tell you how to do your job. So if that's easier for you, go for it. Like I said, I don't know how hard it is. It's just, we could have just done that. We could have just hit time and then they could have changed it to pet the fox incentive and had a new timer and nobody would have said anything. I don't know why they were insistent on that, but whatever.
That's what we like to see. But while I'm getting back into the game and whatnot, you go ahead and keep going.
All right, well, you have gotten a lot of love this run. $50 from Meow Kitty Wow, who says, woke up early to see the bow run. Finished the first playthrough less than a week ago and am hyped to see it on the stage. Good luck, visuals. And $25 from an anonymous friend who said, finished this game for the
Yeah,
first time
they said
literally
time
last
very,
night.
very softly.
Loved
No,
it,
we said that's where
but
we
could
would
you give me a hand with the egg?
Yeah, there's a, well, I say optional, it's not optional for 100%, but there is an optional boss fight, or not boss fight, sorry, quest that you can do that is very similar to the Delicate Flower in Hollow Knight. It's the Fragile Egg here, where you have to go through the entire, like...
East and West Trail.
Yeah, most of the ice caverns while not being hit. Also, This looked a lot nicer the first time.
Our T field.
Was that another one of
Our
future
friend
Bo's
Momo's
problems?
gone.
Well, that's not our problem anymore. We're leaving.
Momo's dead.
Momo's dead.
And if you want more hot gameplay tips from our Bow Runner visuals, please send in those donations and put them towards that sing-along.
Nice. I will be happy to help.
Didn't have anything to say. Like,
so yeah,
I don't know why I
we're
said
gonna make our
nice.
way over to.
I was like,
oh, I'm going to this place like I don't have wall dash.
It is almost sacrilegious feeling to be flying through this area with that ability. It's been a while since I casual when I most definitely did that.
Also, we didn't make a hard decision, but I will not do the skip for now, so that I
Yeah.
can get the proper introduction.
Yeah.
In practice, we found you could just like do the skip and then go up the other side.
Yeah, sure.
So we found this while practicing for this section. You can go up here. Oh,
Hold on. It's not the camera's not gonna. I have to do it blind. Yep.
Not a problem.
So I can keep going left. I'm up there, and go to the boss from the wrong side. I don't know how close I am to the.
we don't know if that's helpful for running yet. Ask Fernie. All right, Fernie's the 100% guy.
I randomly discovered that
Bernie, we
when I
need
was
an answer.
practicing for this, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
Yeah.
All right, so this is not. This is the fox. Wait, why is it defeated?
It's not.
It is.
It is.
Oh, it is.
I have a fix. It's okay.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the fix means I will have a staff upgrade, which is okay.
Yeah, we prepped this file just to be like very underpowered because as awesome as this boss fight is, spoilers,
I'm gonna destroy it.
he's too good at the game.
So I tried to nerf myself by taking off
Staff upgrade.
the staff upgrade, but apparently it decided to stay on, so that's okay. So the fight will be.
sentence didn't make sense. I was trying to think about what I was doing while talking, and the words did not give enough RAM. Unfortunately, did not stay on. Does not make any sense in this context, but
A little shorter than normal because I do have a staff upgrade, but I am not going to use Darumas, and I took off the Omomoris so that you could at least see the boss for more than 3 seconds.
It's worth seeing. All right, do the skip. Oh, wait. Yeah. You can do it.
No, then we don't get the intro.
We saw what we wanted to see.
Well, we saw him, but like,
I think we still get the rest.
that's fine. Whoopsie. Whoop. That's fine.
where was Trevor? Not this Trevor.
Wait, hold on.
no.
Let me put on a Daruma that.
He has a Twitch account that I think is called Squid Truck Trevor. Yeah, that's not the Trevor. At least I think
I
he
would
does.
never use. So we can't pet him right now. I would love to. You have to pretend you're gonna walk away. He's a little tsundere.
That's crazy.
But this is the only optional boss of the game, and it is also very fun. But don't blink.
Yeah, don't blink.
Yeah, I went and checked. This is 60 hits without the staff upgrade, which would have been very good.
There's phase 1. That's supposed to be a lot longer.
Like we said, this is what happens when you don't have contact damage.
Yeah. We just kind of get to rain
Shred
free.
on it.
Yeah. He's so cool.
It is so cool.
Remember those fireworks from earlier?
Oh, somebody
do
said,
this
"Oh,
fight
is that how you
crap.
say that?"
That's so fun.
Tsundere.
There it is.
I mean, there's GG.
That's time.
GG's.
And here we go.
There we go.
Look at him. He does little fireworks with his tail. So yeah, we'll sit here and pet the fox while we do shout outs and whatnot.
Yep.
You guys can go ahead.
Sir, you're saying yeah to OJ or to me? Because this Trevor is not Switch Up Trevor, I don't think. Am I crazy? It is. Wait. That was him the whole time? Whoops. Oh. Well, now I have to go see the other things he said because I didn't know that was him. I recognize his profile picture. I had no idea about that. Well, I guess going around the right side. He said some other stuff too. Where he at though? He didn't talk a bunch. I saw him a couple times. Oh my god, how he timed the Jingu hand is not. Oh.
Okay. Well, I'm Mr. Sir71. You can find me at that handle on all the platforms. I'm gonna get a video out pretty soon on that Sumo Pagoda, little guide on that speedrun if you're interested. Other than that, just shout out the Bow community. Thanks, Fizz, and thanks, OJ, for coming with me.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I'm sorry. A couple things. One, I currently run the auto splitter development for this game. The auto splitter works great for live split. I've got a bunch of splits. I'm struggling to add a few more, so if you know C# and or Rust and want to help out with that, feel free to hit me up, Mr. Sir71 on Discord. That's all.
I'm OJ. I do a lot of stuff. Mainly, I'm very focused on the Hollow Knight Bingo tournament, and my biggest shout out right now is going to be to the other 3 tournament organizers who are running the tournament while I'm here at GDQ. Tournament's great. Go watch it on Hollow Knight community. It's Lockout Bingo. It's so good. Or you can come watch me on my stream at spilled_OJ_. We'll get rid of the underscores eventually, I promise. But for now, I do tons of different runs. I run Bow, Hollow Knight, Halo, Plants vs. Zombies, and
Neon White.
a lot of Neon White. Yep.
Yeah. I am Visuals, stream Visuals TV on Twitch. You can search up Visuals with a Y on most platforms and you'll find me. I did want to say a quick word. I wanted to dedicate that run to my mom's late husband who passed last month after a 20-year battle with renal failure. He was always so excited to see these, and I was really excited to show him this. But the doctors gave us so many extra years that we wouldn't have had otherwise. So I know that Doctors Without Borders are out there giving people extra time with their loved ones too. So yeah, I just want to say it. You know, we missed him obviously, but that one was for him. Yeah, that's gonna do for us. Yeah, come watch me play Bow. I also run Neon White sometimes as well as a couple other games, and I'm about to start a whole series where I learn a bunch of different speedruns, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I'm live most days. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the event, guys.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Visuals.
Is this the part of the VOD get muted?
Shidokuro,
Yeah, so.
remember.
That's funny. Oh.